Hey gang, welcome back to Just Push to Play. We are playing Elder Scrolls Online Eldamari Dominion today. Last episode, we helped out Callie and Shazah, two Kahiti sisters that we met over by Fort Grimwatch. The main had been possessed by some dark force and was raising dark spirits all over the area. They had opened all sorts of portals that we had to close over by Fort Grimwatch. So at the end of that quest, a grim situation and grimmer still, Callie told us that she thought we were somebody who called the moon Hallowed. And so we're on our way over to the moonlit clearing up kind of in northern Reaper's March to see if if a lunar champion can clarify what that is to us. Are we a moon hallowed? As we approach the moonlit clearing, we see the lunar champion waiting for us, and just to the left of her is a lore book, The Moon Cats and Their Dance.
Bright moons hang above us, child. What brings you all the way out here?
Someone told me I might be something called the Moon Hallowed.
Truly, this one thinks you may have been led astray. The Moon Hallowed is a sacred and terrible burden, a role only for one soul in thousands.
Is there any way to find out if I am the Moon Hallowed?
Well, you have come to the right place for that. Clearing has a special connection to Joan and Jode. If you truly wish to know, if you are prepared, pray here at the altar. Just do not be disappointed if nothing happens.
I'm ready. Oh.
The first main?
You have arrived in Reaper's March at a critical time. The soul of the Khajiit people and the entire Dominion are in crisis.
Oh, jeez.
Main Akkhuz-ri is tainted by evil. He will never again be fit to lead our people.
No.
Our hope lies with these women, the champions. One of them will be Main. You must help them walk the path, for you are the Moon Hub. Without a new Main, the Khajiit will fall. The Dominion will fall. Walk well in the light of Jode and Joan, and you shall succeed, Moon Hallowed.
Wow. Man, that's the second time he's blessed us with a vision of himself. We also see two floating objects, coin-like, just above the altar. I wasn't sure what these are, but I think they have to do with Joan and Jode, the twin moons, and the invisible third moon, the dark moon, since this is a quest that also involves the dark main. It's unclear at this time. Perhaps we'll find out more as the story continues.
A vision of the first main himself. Ridata here, in the clearing. You are the Moon Hallowed.
You're sure then?
This one is just a humble priest. Who is she to question the judgment of the first main? Kauzanabi-jo must congratulate you and express her regrets. The path of the Hallowed will not be an easy one to walk.
Oh, well, my life has not been easy so far, so that's fine. In reward for this, we receive the Chain of the Hallowed. This is a health recovery enchantment necklace, not a set item, just a enchanted item. Each link is like forged moonlight, lustrous and light, dim and shadowed elsewhere.
You must not linger here, Moon Hallowed. Now that you know your place in the world, you must go to the people of Arenthia. The sons and daughters of Joan and Jode call for your aid.
What's happened in Arenthia?
The moonlight sings to Kauzanabi-jo. Sings of the darkness inside main Akkhuz-ri. He is in a league with the Colovians who have taken the city. It is your duty. You must help the people of the city, and do what you can for Akkhuz-ri.
Okay, do you know who I can speak to there?
An eye has opened on Arenthia, one of Queen Aren's personal agents. Seek the wood elf known as Cariel by the road into the city, and I shall see you again at our appointed hour.
Okay, I'll find her. Thank you, Kauzanabi-jo. With that, we finish A Door into Moonlight, and we start Hallowed to Arenthia. Heading over to the nearby city of Arenthia, we find Cariel just south of the city, near the road.
My friend, you cannot imagine how grateful I am to see you. I have need of a veteran in the Queen's service today. What brings you to Arenthia?
A priestess of the Lunar clergy told me I'd find you out here.
A priestess of the... All right. Hey, we need to get things done here. Whatever brought you up the road, I'm not going to complain.
Okay.
I have absolutely no idea why a lunar priest would send you to me, but I'll take all the help I can get. We've got a lot of work to do.
How can I help?
Arenthia has been taken by invaders from the north, Colovians. I've been tasked to help the local resistance. It's a ragtag group led by a woman named Akkhuz-ri. We have a rough plan, but we need help. To start with, grab a uniform off of this scout.
Okay, then what?
Head to the safe house in the market. It's the hut with the lion statue at the bottom of the steps. Oh, and stop to listen to the propaganda illusion playing in the market square. It'll give you a sense of what we're up against.
Okay, I'll see you at the safe house then.
See you there.
Your quest may differ here depending on your storyline through Reaper's March thus far. Hallowed to Arenthia is only given if you have not yet been termed the name Moon Hallowed by going through Eye on Arenthia. This is an optional quest that you could have picked up earlier on when you were in Rakal. This takes you through the same quest we are going to do today. Well, it looks like they want us to sneak our way into town. Nearby, we find the body of a fallen Highland archer, and we swipe their uniform. Putting it on, we see we hide very well against the enemies of the area. Riding into Arenthia, we can see a torch-wielding scout ahead. These are the only NPCs of the area that can see through our disguise, and unfortunately I learned the hard way that they can still see our companions, our combat pets. So my matriarch Twilight caused quite a bit of trouble until I figured out I needed to Coming up to the magical projection, we listen to what they have to say.
Have you watched the General's projection? Really watched it? Her eyes kind of followed you. People of Arenthia, do not fear us. We have no wish to harm you, and look forward to the day where we are all equals. But do not doubt our resolve. We are committed, and we are not going anywhere.
Running northwest of the projection, we see the house with the lion statue out front. This is where we're supposed to find Kauzara.
Welcome to the Arenthia Resistance.
Bright moons, traveler. I am Kajira, clan mother of the Arenthia. Carrie tells me we can expect great things out of you. That's good. We'll need all the help we can get.
What's the plan, Clan Mother?
The Colovians are being deceived, and the truth will set us free. Cariel has learned that this attack on the march was prompted by the Stonefire cult. Worm cultists at the beck and call of Javad Tarn whisper in General Lavinia's ear.
Oh, geez, isn't it always? Why will this information set you free?
The Colovians, for all their flaws, are a faithful people. If they find out that their general is in league with a Daedric cult, their resolve will break. But Lavinia herself will never crack. We need to wring a confession out of her second.
Who is her second in command?
A centurion named Gavo. He runs the tower district for Lavinia. Gavo keeps a leash on his troops. He follows orders to a fault, and he keeps a tight schedule. Search the district for his plans, and we'll know just where to find him.
I'll figure out just where to find him, Clan Mother.
That part of the city is named for the large tower at the back of the district. Cariel will meet you there once you found what you're looking for. Go quickly. We have much to do, and we still have the main to sort out.
What do you mean, sort out the main?
The main. He's here. Some of the Quick Blades reported seeing him appear in a ball of shadow stuff and bending a knee to Lavinia. He's been corrupted somehow. Akkhuz-ri has always been a good and kind man.
Yeah, I've seen his handiwork firsthand at Fort Grimwatch.
Then you know of what I speak. I think it's the Stonefire cult. It must be. Lavinia is in league with them. They're behind this Colovian assault. Whatever is affecting Akkhuz-ri, it must stem from their dark magic.
What will you do with him?
I don't know. I've no idea what's wrong with him. But if he's in league with Daedric worshippers... Dark moons... Let's deal with the Colovians first. We have a plan for them. Then we'll deal with Akkhuz-ri.
And who are all of these people?
Our little resistance. This isn't everyone, of course. We have a few more small groups spread throughout the city, but most of our citizens have no formal combat training, and most of the guard died in the fighting.
You really think you'll be able to retake the city?
Without you and Carrie? No. No chance. With our penchant for secret gathering and your able assistance, I think we just may see this through. So I pray to the bright moons anyway.
Okay, can you explain a bit more about this plan?
Certainly. Once you found the documents Kari is looking for, she'll be able to choose a time and place to strike. You and she will knock him out, bundle him back here, and we'll get him to confess everything to his troops.
Alright, but how are we going to get him to talk?
I don't care if we have to parade that Colovian bastard around on a cart. We'll get him to tell the truth. His soldiers will desert at the news that they're under Daedric influence, and we'll get my city back.
After speaking with Kazira, we turn to Cariel.
Stay sharp out there and stay clear of their patrols. If you lose your disguise, you'll probably be able to find a new one in one of their houses. Don't worry, you'll do fine.
Okay, thanks, Cariel. Can you brief me on the situation here?
It would be my pleasure. What's on your mind?
How did you find the connection between the Colovians and the cult?
The Queen's eyes are everywhere, my friend. Lavinia's page boy probably shouldn't have spoken to that tavern dancer quite so freely. The Colovians are certain they hold Arenthia. They're getting sloppy. Most of them won't look past the uniform. The patrollers are a different story. Their one job is to be on the lookout for people like us. Stay clear of them.
Is there an easy way to identify the patrols?
Most of the patrollers are on their own, and generally carry torches even in broad daylight. Silly bastards. As long as you avoid them, you should be fine.
Yeah.
It would be my pleasure. What's on your mind?
So, how did the Colovians take the city, anyway?
Lavinia is many things, but she's not stupid. She's actually a masterful tactician. She used the terrain to hide the movements of her cohorts until the last possible minute, and then struck the city at the first light of day.
Can you tell me more about the Stonefire cult?
Just another one of the damn Daedric cults that seem to be everywhere these days. This one is led by a particularly nasty bastard. And a Tharn to boot. Javad. Javad Tharn.
Javad Tharn? Who is he? I know Abner Tharn. How is he related?
I don't want to get into a lesson on that particularly twisted family tree, but he's Abner Tharn's son, a corrupt seedling growing beneath the branches of that nasty piece of business.
Well, this is very interesting information. The Tharn family is really well known in the Elder Scrolls series. Besides Abner Tharn, there's this guy that we're going to be probably meeting soon, and then his daughter that's in what was in the Elsewhere chapter that released last year in 2019, and then there's like Jager Tharn that I believe was a character in Elder Scrolls Arena, and it's a very that's a family that just keeps popping up. We take a look around the room and do find the Resistance members just hanging out in here. I'm actually surprised that they have not yet been caught, seeing as they're just in one of the houses and not really hidden very well. Heading to the south side of town, we see the walled-off tower district. It has a separate loading screen to enter. Loading in, we sneak around the tower district, finding evidence within 4 different homes, all within a square of each other. I only had to search through 3 of the houses before I found what I was looking for. Creeping first into Zabibi's house, we find the first item, Await My Emissary, on a desk just inside the door. Gavo. My representatives should be with you shortly. The meeting must be in private so as not to alert others of our true plan. Please ensure that you have time set aside to meet. Do not keep him waiting. I cannot ensure your safety should he be irritated. Tharn. At each house, there are several areas to look. Some we receive the notification that this doesn't appear to be what you are seeking, indicating to look elsewhere. Moving on to Hindler's house. Hindler's house does not seem to hold any items that are of interest to us. Going to Heracthem's house, we find on the desk nearby 2 items that is of interest to us. The key to projection. Lavina. I've enclosed the crystal used to imprint your image on the illusion gear. You'll need someone to focus the crystal on you as you speak. Be sure to hang on to the main crystal. Should you need to change your speech, you'll need to use it to reattune the projection. This is delicate spell work. Do not lose the crystal. Your part in the plan is not so critical that you cannot be replaced. Tharn. We now see there is something in the coffer. Searching through it, we find the crystal that was mentioned in the letter. We now have 3 of the 4 items that we need for this quest. Going to Agapitu's house.
People of Arenthia, do not fear us.
We find the last item on the dinner table right in the main doorway. Gavo's itinerary. Meet with Lavinia to discuss ritual requirements, top priority. Take inventory at the docks. Begin moving out the goods. Meet with Tharn's representatives at the tower. Go over security plans with captains. Increase patrols. Discuss plans to root out the clan mother.
I'm sure they'll let us take a piece of the temple. I want to show it to the folks back home.
That's it. That's all the items that we need. Now we must go and meet Cariel behind the tower. We find Cariel hiding down below behind the tower.
Well met. How did it go?
I think I have what we're looking for. Here.
Excellent. Let me see. This is an amazing find, my friend. With this, by the green, we'll retake the city for sure. But, first things first, we need to get the Centurion to Kauzira.
How do we do that?
Gavo is doing us a favor by delivering himself right to this tower. He's meeting someone he doesn't know. Get up inside the tower and watch for him coming from the gates. When he arrives, pretend you're Tharn's envoy.
Okay. What will you do while I'm talking to him?
We need him alive, right? You talk, I get into position. Then I introduce him to the butt of my dagger. Pretty simple, as these things go.
All right. I'll get up there.
Keep to your feet.
Reaching the top of the tower, we quickly hear...
Centurion Gavo, good day, sir.
At ease, soldier. A good day indeed.
Going to the
Back
front
from
of
the
the
docks,
tower,
sir?
we can watch him approach.
Yes. Inventory went well. I'll be in the tower. Make sure I'm not disturbed.
No interruptions. Yes, sir.
Oh, hello.
You must be Tharn's contact.
Yes, I am.
The Divines bless and keep you on this glorious day.
Yes, good to meet you.
Believe me, the pleasure is all mine. I never thought I'd have the chance to work with the illustrious Tharn family. If my old mother could see me now.
Yep, I'm supposed to get an update on how things are progressing.
Very well so far. We're taking stock of what we've managed to recover from the city in terms of material. I just came from reviewing our progress on the docks.
Very good. I think you'll do nicely, Centurion.
Nice work.
Oh, that evil laughter didn't really give it away. I couldn't help it. Now for the important question. How do we get him to Kauzira?
Not bad, if I do say so myself. He went down like a sack of eel jerky. You're going to love this. You're going to walk their commanding officer right past the damn Colovians, straight out the front gate.
I am? How am I gonna do that?
Our mutual friend, Mr. Razumdar, has this appreciation for disguise. He may have even shown you this earring he keeps around. It has a very simple illusion spell woven into it. No good for long-term missions, but perfect for quick infiltration.
So I'll appear as Gavo then. What about Gavo?
I'm going to gag him and dress him as your prisoner. Then, like I said, you simply walk him out the front gate. Easy as line. This will take just a moment. You ready?
Yep, ready.
Now to wake him up. Smelling salt should do the trick.
What happened? Who are you?
Another word and you're dead. Get up. This is your escort. Follow them and don't speak. You won't see me, but I'll be watching. Try anything and you'll be the first to die. Nod if you understand me. Such a good boy. He's all yours. I'll go on ahead, but I'll be nearby.
We put on the earring of disguise and see, yes, it does impersonate us quite well into Gavo. We head down and lead him out of the tower district.
Hail, sir. Let me know if you need assistance.
Oh no, I'm fine. Just sending our man here. Oh, except for my Twilight. My Twilight gives herself away. But we're fine. We continue on to the main area of Arenthia. I put my Twilight away so she cannot cause more trouble. We're almost spotted, but we're far enough away that we're able to make it back to the rebellion headquarters and the clan mother.
Buying, selling, trading.
Good. You've arrived. Welcome, Centurion Gavo. Right this way.
Carrie was right about you.
We have him. What do we do with him?
Originally, we were going to force him out into the street, make him confess to his soldiers firsthand. You found us a much more elegant way to see this done. We'll use their own illusions against them.
Oh, okay. How will we do that?
The crystal you found will allow us to imprint whatever we desire onto their projections. We'll get Gavo to confess his connection to the Stonefire cult, and every Colovian in Arenthia will see it firsthand.
Okay, what should I do?
It's only right you have the honor of holding the crystal. I'll interrogate Gavo, and Cariel will be on hand to ensure he cooperates. Just get the crystal pointed at him when you're ready to begin.
Just point the crystal at Gavo? Okay, got it.
Tell us what you're doing here. Who is behind the attack on Arenthia?
We are in league with the Stonefire cult. The cultists are here. They are hidden behind the walls of the temple district. They're performing a ritual, preparing the way for a dark anchor.
These cats have it too good.
They work to the dark orders of Javad Tharn, the necromancer.
Just what we needed. I knew he'd be the weak link we needed. Well done.
Now, how do I imprint his confession on the illusions?
Take the crystal and head out to where Lavinia is spreading her message of tolerance and understanding. It should imprint a new illusion into every stand in the city at once. Some kind of magical resonance, I think. I'm no mage.
Okay, then what?
The Colovians will break. Lavinia's forces will scatter. The perfect time to cut off the snake's head. According to Cariel, the general is using my favorite inn as her own personal manse. Kill her and we'll do the rest.
Oh, you're gonna retake the city? All right.
Yes, we'll marshal the resistance when you move out. The next time I pay homage to Joan and Jode, I plan to do so in a free Arenthia. Good luck, traveler. Good luck to us all.
Aye, and good luck to you, Grandmother.
You'll do good work out there. I feel it in my bones. Once the Colovians are forced to face the truth, they'll scatter to the winds.
Good. What will happen to the Centaurian?
We will ensure he does not warn Lavinia. Don't worry, my friend. He'll be bundled onto a cart and smuggled out of the city. There's no reason to kill him. Gavo has played his part in this tale.
And what about those cultists in the temple district?
I know. Gavo's admission has me rattled too. We have to deal with what is in front of us, and right now, we need to end Lavinia's grip on the city. Then, we'll take care of the cult.
Leaving the Resistance house, we see a projection just down the way. Heading over, we sneak up behind the projection and imprint the new
We have
recording.
no wish to harm you, and look forward to the day where we are all equals. But do not doubt our resolve. We are committed, and we are not going anywhere.
What is it?
Watching, we see the new projection appear,
We are in league with the Stonefire cult.
and we can see how the civilians take this
The
information
cultists are
in.
here. They are hidden behind the walls of the temple district.
We head over to the residential district to take out Lavinia.
Ha! This one cannot wait to see the Colovian fools react to this.
And fight our way through the residential doors. We see the inn up on the top of the hill, the Arenthia Inn. Entering the inn, we overhear Lavina discussing the plans of the ritual with main Akkhuz-ri.
The base.
Only the ritual remains.
Excellent. Javad would be pleased.
He disappears and we battle Lavina.
You're too late. The Dark Anchor shall be created.
After the battle is completed, I make my way back to the clan mother, and I somehow manage to attack friendly NPCs, mounting up quite a bounty. I have to take a little bit of a break, and then I finally end up using a leniency edit. Man, I was not too happy to have to use that, but I didn't have many options at this point.
We've done it. Once they saw Gavo's confession, most of them abandoned the city. They're running home to Colovia. The only ones still fighting are her loyalist core. How'd it go with Lavinia?
She's dead.
Yes, you're just the best. Working with you is like that Argonian bard at my local tavern. An unexpected but very welcome surprise.
Well, thanks, Carol.
The collies are on the run, and Kauzira's thrilled. By the green, I wish we could stop for a brew, but no such luck. You have more work to do.
Right. The cult and the main.
I've been thinking about what Gavo said. The temple district makes sense. The resistance kept talking about all the strange lights in that part of town. What do you want to bet that's where the main's gone as well?
I heard him talking to Lavina. He's working alongside the cultists.
Damn it. I'll work with Kauzira to contain the district. We need to keep the Arenthians out of there. You stop that ritual, find Akkhuz-ri, and do what needs to be done.
All right, I'll see it done.
Good luck in there. Hopefully the Stonefire haven't been able to finish their ritual.
This ends the Colovian occupation and starts Stonefire Machinations. Why do you need to keep the Arenthians out of there?
For the time being, Akkhuz-ri, the main is an unknown. Is he working with Thon willingly? We don't know, and I don't want the devout Khajiit of the city in there jogging your elbow.
We hear the familiar sounds of a dark anchor being released nearby. What do you mean?
I can't be any clearer about this, my friend. The Main is the spiritual leader of the Khajiit. He wields enormous influence. If he's been turned, or he's defected, he cannot be allowed to leave that district.
Okay, I'll go and take care of this ritual. And we receive Leathers of the Emancipator. They're a maxed magic enchanted item, tooled by one of the finest craftsmen in Arenthia. These leggings were finished just before the Colovians invaded. It is not part of a set item. We head back into the temple district and see, yes, indeed, there is a dark anchor here, being protected by cultists. We fight the pyromancers at the dark anchor. Making sure they cannot complete this dolmen. We destroy the anchor pinion and turn to the Temple of the Divines to enter the Undercroft. The Temple of Divines was constructed by the Colovians during one of their periods of rule over Arenthia. Their grand temple to the Eights is a testament to their devotion. There are said to be subterranean vaults beneath the nave. We find more pyromancers in the Temple of the Divines.
Keep control of this shell. You will meet them. Now an intruder has reached the temple. Destroy them. Do not fail.
Taking them down, we head down into the Undercroft.
Worthless animal, burn in the fires of oblivion.
We see more cultists waiting for us. Taking them out, we head down to the base of the Undercroft. The Main sends in more Dromathera spirits that we first met in the last episode. Taking them down, the Main appears out of the portal. We quickly fight him, and then the Dark Main speaks.
Bright moons, you have saved Akkhuz-ri, drove out the evil that was corrupting his soul. Thanks to you, Akkhuz-ri is free.
You're well now? You've done some terrible things.
It was not this one that did those things. He remembers. The screams, the anger, the blood. Akkhuz-ri remembers. He was ridden
controlled by an ancient evil. We call it the Dark Mane.
The Dark Mane?
This one thought it was a tale. A story told to cubs. But then, he thought the same about the Dromatra. The Dark Mane was the leader of our people in ancient times, but fell. He was cast out of the moon's light to walk forever in darkness.
Well, it left this place. Do you know where it went?
This one remembers it talking to Javadan, speaking of dark treachery, visiting places throughout the march. But no, Akkhuz-ri does not know where it went. Please, we should leave this place.
Yes, let's go. Just know I'll be watching you. We head back up with the Mane and find Cariel waiting just outside.
The Mane still lives. I trust you have a good reason for this, my friend.
He claims some kind of dark spirit controlled him.
Kauzira was right then. She'll be relieved to hear it. The Colovians are on the run, and I'd say we've done a damn good job here today.
Oh, that's good to hear.
You should talk to Kauzira. Tell her your account of what went on. I consider it an honor to have served with you here today. I'm going to make sure the Queen hears of your bravery.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Cariel. We head back into Arenthia proper and find the clan mother where we left her before.
You've returned! And the Mane is here, unharmed. Joan and Jor are looking down on us.
Yes, he was possessed by the dark spirit, but it seems like he's returned to normal.
I cannot express how grateful I am. You have saved us body and soul. May your steps on the Two Moons dance bring you where you need to go. The people of Arenthia owe you a great debt, traveler. You will always be welcome within the walls of our city. But your tale does not end here, I think.
What do we do now? What about the Mane?
Yes, Akkhuz-ri. For all he has been through, he is still wise. Travel now to Rolka. I am certain the Mane, I am certain Akkhuz-ri will do the same.
Why Rakal?
The Temple of the Dance at Rolka is central to the march. It is a place of holy worship in the region, and one where the next steps can be taken. I cannot go. I must remain and see to my city. But I wish you bright moons and sharp claws.
Okay, I'll get going then. Thank you, Clan Mother.
This one cannot comprehend. All of this by his hand. Akkhuz-ri. This one should have fought harder. Fought against the darkness. But he was weak. This one is no longer fit to wear the Mane. That much is clear now. All must be told of his decision.
With that, we start the quest to Rakal, and I hit level 46. Huzzah! I choose Ebon Thread to help with my light armor crafting, and put a point into health.
It seems Akkhuz-ri may have hope here. Kauzira mentioned forgiveness, and perhaps helping to rebuild Arenthia will aid this one in atonement.
Completing During this quest, we get the Great Axe of the Crescent Moon, a set item, a part of the Centauri's Bite set. When you gain ultimate, you have a 28% chance to gain 1 additional ultimate. This adds stamina recovery, weapon critical, max stamina, and at 5 items, when you use roll dodge, this increases your critical damage by 6% for 8 seconds. Found in the wake of the Colovian occupation, Kauzanabi-jo believes it may have been looted from the Akkhuz-ri tomb. Thanks for joining me on this episode. Next episode, we'll be traveling to Ralkaha to find a member of the Lunar Clergy, to bring word of the main's change of heart and speak to the Lunar Clergy. Until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next episode.